Hello girlies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, and thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm gonna up to you about all the books I've bought in the last 2 months. And there are 16 of them. Yes, I know, but I really needed them. I really did. So let's start yapping. Okay, let me catch you up to speed. In April, I was on a book buying ban because I had 74 books on my TBR card and my friends were like, Aline, you need to stop buying books. It's not healthy, you have too much, you cannot even read them, stop it. So I decided, okay, fair enough, I'm going on a book buying ban. I hold on to the book buying ban for 3 whole months. April, May, June and half of July. 3.5. I was quite proud of that, to be honest. I read my TBR down from 74 books to 45. So I mean, that is quite good. But then, it started all again with buying one single book. And the whole book buying ban was gone. So over the last few months, I have been buying books. And I just stopped being in a book buying ban. But especially the last 2 months, I've been buying a lot of books. In total, 16 books. And I know, that is quite a lot. But just, they released so many good books. I've been on a trip to Amsterdam. And we visited like multiple bookstores. There were some book sales because it's November, so a few Black Friday sales. And I splurged a little bit, and I know, it's too much, but I just want to share them with you. So hi! I'm gonna share with you my 16 books I bought, which I'm very happy with. Some are series, some are standalones. There are 2 secondhand ones, a few new releases, a holiday one. So grab a cup of tea, because we're gonna dive in. The first books we're gonna start with is the Spark of the Everflame series. Did I buy a whole series at once without reading the first one and knowing if I would love it? Yes. Yes, I did. Am I proud of it? No. Did I do it anyway? Yes. This is very typical of me. I've done this multiple times. Most of the time, it worked out perfectly. So many of my book girlies online have been hyping this series up. They are saying it's as good as Echotar. They're saying it's like giving Sarah J Maas vibes. They are saying it's so well written. You will love it. My nail tech girly has been loving this series. And I'm like, I just need it. So one day I walked home after work. And it's very dangerous for me because walking home after work means I walk past the bookstore. My favorite bookstore, Vampieren. If you're Dutch, you know. It's an amazing bookstore. It's one of my faves there is. And they had all 3 of them. Which meant I grabbed them, put them in my basket, and went to the till and paid for them. So yeah, I collected these 3 books. So the first one is Spark of the Everflame. The second one is Glow of the Everflame. And the third one is Heat of the Everflame. I have not read them yet. They have been on my TBR card for the last 2 months, but that's fine. I will read them. I'm very excited, to be honest, to read this. Like, they have been on my TBR for a while, and I finally bought them. But I have so many books on my TBR card that it's very hard to choose which I'm going to read next. As I said at the beginning, I had 74 books in April. Now I'm back to 75 books on my TBR card. Am I proud of that? No. Am I very happy with it? Yes. So yeah, these were the first 3 books I bought in September, I think. And I'm very happy with them. Then I went to Antwerp with one of my besties. We had a lovely time there and we visited one bookstore and I promised myself to not buy books there. But there's one book that I would love to read for ages. My favorite booktuber, Emmy Rossum. She lives in Edinburgh. This is one of her favorite books of 2025. So I've been searching for it everywhere. But in the Netherlands, I couldn't find it. And then in Antwerp, we just walked into the store because my friend wanted to see it as well. And I saw this book and I was like, yeah, I could not find this for months in the Netherlands and now it's here. So I need to buy it. And it's Heavenly Bodies. This cover, gorgeous. I really want to read this book. Have I read it yet? No, I will. I'm very excited for it. Emmy has been hyping this up. I see a lot of girlies online talking about this book. I don't really know what it's about. That's something about me that I do very often. I don't want to know what books are about. I don't normally read the blurb of a book. I let them surprise me. I follow a lot of girlies online and on YouTube that I trust when they say a book is good. And I buy them if they say, you have to read this. That can be dangerous because sometimes I buy a book that is not my cup of tea. But most of the time, the girlies are right. And I am enjoying it so much. So it's the same with this. I don't really know what it's about. A lot of girlies are hyping about it. And the girlies that hype about the books, I really trust. So I bought it. Yeah. I'm excited. And I'm excited to put this gorgeous book on my shelves. On my fantasy shelves. This one is already quite full, so I'm building a second fantasy shelf and I need the space. So yeah, then I bought a book that has been viral. Like everyone was talking about it. Their dogs, their moms, their sisters, their nephews, everyone was talking about this book. First of all, I was like, ooh, there are a lot of trigger warnings. I'm not sure I will read it. I'm not sure it's my cup of tea. But then 2 of my book besties were reading it and they texted me like, Aline, it's amazing. You really need to read it. One of the girlies showed me her version of the book and I was like, oh, it's gorgeous. But it's 1,000 pages long. Do I really need that? And then I walked into the store and they finally had a paperback with sprayed edges and I was like, maybe I do need it. It feels like such an important book to buy this year because everyone was talking about it. And like, it would be a shame if I don't read it, you know? And of course I'm talking about Alchemized. Yeah. 1,000 pages. Is that okay? No, it's not. But look how gorgeous it is. Like, I'm a sucker for a pretty book, you know? These sprayed edges are bloody gorgeous, but there are 1,000 pages. As you would have imagined, I have not started it yet. But oh well, it's fine. It's on my TBR. I think I really have to be in the mood for this because there are a lot of trigger warnings in here. I've been reading quite a heavy book right now, so I think I need something light afterward. But like maybe I'll read it during my Christmas break. I don't know. I'm saving it a little bit because I think I will love it. I think I will savor it a lot. But I just have to wait a little bit until I'm in the perfect mood because otherwise I don't think I will enjoy it so much. And because it's 1,000 pages long, I need to have the motivation to read it. So I'll wait a little bit longer to read it, but I'm really excited to have the special edition. I think it's not that special, but to me it's special because it's very pretty and it would look gorgeous on my shelves. So yeah, Alchemized is also now on my TBR card. And then another series I just bought completely, and that's the Legacy of God series. Yeah, 6 books in total. As my best friend said, because it's one series, it's not 6 books, it's just 1 book. And I think that's genius. So hi, this is me with my 1 book in my hand. Yeah, I bought this whole series and I know, it's a dark romance series. A lot of my book girlies were hyping up about it. I know that Emmy loved it. I know a few other booktubers loved it. I'm slowly getting into my dark romance. I'm really enjoying so far. So these editions were on sale massively. And to me, they're gorgeous. I love the black with like the colorful spine and like the colorful lettering. I really, really do. And I was like, I'm just gonna treat myself and buy these books because I just really want to. I was thinking of maybe downloading them on my e-reader, but they're gorgeous. They were on sale. I think I will really like them, like if I listen to all the other girlies. I've read multiple blurbs of these ones just to make sure that I would like them. I think there are a few trigger warnings in there as well. I think I will really like those. I think I need to build a dark romance shelf because this is gonna fill up half a shelf. But okay. So this is my 1 book of the Legacy of God. I'm really excited to pick this up. The God of Malice is the first one. So I'll pick that up very soon. And I'm really excited for it. Because yeah, I just am. I think that's enough of said about the Legacy of God. I'm very excited to read them. I cannot wait to start them. But that's the same for all the other 16 books around me and the 75 books on my TBR card. I always promise myself that each year I can only buy 1 holiday Christmas book. Because I would love to read a Christmas book around Christmas time, but I don't read that much Christmas books because normally they're a little bit cringe. Like Christmas books are not the best books normally, in my opinion. Maybe I'm missing a few good ones, so please let me know if there are a few good ones I have to read. But I promise myself that I always buy 1 Christmas book a year, nothing more. And I bought one this year as well, of course. I bought Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. I read the Icebreaker series. They're here. I read the Icebreaker series and I really loved her writing. I devoured those books. And then she came out with a Christmas book and I was like, ooh, maybe this can be a very good one. I'm very curious. I will save it a little bit for around Christmas time. But I'm very happy to have it. I have no idea what it's about. And that's what I love about it. So yeah, my only Christmas book of the year is also bought and on my TBR card. Recently I went to Amsterdam with one of my girlies. We went to a concert and had a lovely weekend away. And she also loves reading a lot. So we went to multiple bookstores. We went to a bookstore in Amsterdam, 4 tiers high, with only second-hand books. And I loved it. I've never found a bookstore in the Netherlands where there are only English books, but secondhand. And there were a few good ones. It was very hard to not buy the whole store. So yeah, we had a lovely time. I think we spent an hour in that bookstore just walking around, looking at all the books, having an amazing time. And I bought 2 books there. I bought Pride and Prejudice. It was a very cute edition. I have never read a classic, but I really want to get out of my comfort zone sometimes. And I know this is one of the books that my sister really likes from Jane Austen. I was like, it's a special edition, and my girlie bought it as well. So we have like matching Pride and Prejudice books that I will just, it's like a keepsake, a memory of the weekend away as well. Jack Edwards always raves about classics, Pride and Prejudice, but also other books. And I was like, maybe I should listen to Jack sometimes. So I bought it. Will I read this soon? I have no idea. This could possibly be on my TBR card for months. Hopefully not, but it could be. I'm not really a classic girly, but I would love to be a classic girly. I would love to like get out of my comfort zone and read classic books, because I think I can enjoy them, but I just really have to be in the mood. I'm a big mood reader, and the same for classics. So we'll see if this is something I would like. And then one of the other books I bought in the secondhand store is Hello Beautiful. I really wanted to read this for a very long time, but the official edition was just a bit expensive for something that I didn't know if I would love. This is a secondhand version. It was only €6. My mom read this book and loved it. I heard a lot of people rave about this book. I think Rachel Catherine read it as well. A lot of people say it's a lovely book. It can be quite heavy, so there are a few trigger warnings again. I'm fine with those if I'm in the right mood for it. This is more of a general fiction, I think. Again, don't really know what this book is about. That's my point. Yeah, I'm very happy to have this in my hand, and it feels very good that I bought it secondhand. And then another book I bought in Amsterdam that I wanted to buy for like at least a year since it came out in September 2024 was Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood. I've been watching her YouTube for years, and I'm so excited that I finally have it in my hands. It was laying on the table in Waterstones, and I finally found it. I've been looking for it for over a year. I could have bought it online, but I didn't want to. I wanted to support like a bookstore, and I had it. So I'm finally having it. The second book is already released in September this year, but it wasn't a paperback yet, so I decided to only buy the first book. Look at me being a good girly. And I'm really excited to read it. Hopefully I can read it soon, because it's quite cozy fantasy vibes, and I want to read it in autumn, beginning of winter vibes instead of at the end of winter and the beginning of spring. So I'll hopefully read this very soon, but I'm very happy with this gorgeous edition on my TBR card. And then the last book I bought was one of the most anticipated releases for me of the year, and that was a book by Becca Mack, Breathe With Me. I've read the other 4 books in this series, and I love them. They're all 5 stars for me. It's a wonderful series in my eyes. I could not wait for the 5th book. All the covers of these books are gorgeous, if you ask me. They're all like watercolor kind of paint vibes. I love them. I've been wanting to have this book for a year since I finished the series last year. I knew it was coming out in October, and I finally have it. It was very hard to get my hands on, and again I found it in Amsterdam. I ordered it online, but it got delayed for like 4 weeks. So I was like, I will just buy it physically. I'm very happy with it. I have it in my hands. I think this will be my next read, because I'm now reading quite a heavy read. I'm reading The Nightingale. It's about the Second World War. It's a general historical fiction. It's very heavy. I'm loving it, if that's the right word, but it is heavy. So I want like a light romance, happy book after, and I think this will do the deed. So I'm very happy I have this in my hands, and this is the 16th and final book on my TBR card. My TBR card is now back to 75 books. It's filled to the brim. Like, books are stacked on the books. Like, they cannot even fit into the little baskets anymore. I have the typical TBR card from IKEA. It's filled. So I can officially not buy books anymore. I really have to read books on my TBR card first. There are so many books on there that I really want to read. So I think that I will be fine. During Christmas, I probably get a few gift cards for books, but I will save those for a few months into the new year. I will not splurge on any more books for the next few months. My girlies are saying to me that I should like give myself a rule that if I want to buy a book, I have to read 2 books of my TBR card first. And I think I will try and do that in the next year. So I'm very excited to read all these books on my TBR card. It is a bit filled if I look at it, and also a bit overstimulating and overwhelming with the amount of books that are on there, because there are so many I want to read that I don't know where to start. And I think that's why I should stop buying now, because I don't want to get books like the books overwhelm me. I want to read them because they're so much fun to me. So my TBR card is filled to 75 books, and now it's enough. We'll see how long I won't buy books. No, I really won't buy any more books. It's enough now. It's more than enough. My boyfriend and all my girlies are like, Aline, stop it. This is horrendous. It's horrible. Stop buying books. And I agree, because buying books is a hobby as well, but like having so much that it's overwhelming a little bit is not okay. So I'll stop. I will give myself a challenge next year to read more of my TBR card. Maybe I'll film like a few videos of it, if you're interested, of reading more books of my TBR card with my TBR cards. So the cards pick a book for me and I will read that. Maybe that's something you would like. Let me know. So yeah, that's all the 16 books I've bought the last 2 months. Hopefully you really like this bookish video. Let me know if you want to see more bookish videos, because I would love to yap about books. And I would love to share it with you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here if you're still here after all my yapping. And don't forget that you're worth it and you're loved. And hopefully I will see you very soon on my channel again. Don't forget to subscribe and like and even leave a comment. I will see you soon. Lots of love.